Entertainment. Entertainment.
Good morning, everybody. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Nick A. Trace here. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's going on? I have not been trading every day. I've just kind of been like, if I feel up to it, then I'll trade, or it really depends. But I'm kind of like slick, mad, pissed, or whatever, because I just took a trade, right? It's like I really don't even want to take this trade right here. I took a trade and I was only risking 180 bucks, but it ended up the slippage was way too much. Like entirely too much. Like it says 740 for the fee, but that is outrageous. I was just talking to my Discord about that. Like that is crazy. I have never seen slippage be this much. I was only risking, let me show my trade. This was the setup. That's the wrong time frame. That's why I don't see it. It was right here. This is my setup. It was a 9 point, like a 8.75. My stop loss literally right here. And then I was gonna take some off. This right here is the buy side liquidity that I have marked right there. I was gonna take some off right there, and then it like stopped me out, which I was cool with. I was only risking 180 bucks, and then the slippage just 292. That is outrageous. Topstep. I understand slippage, but $112 though? That's outrageous, bro. From 180 to almost 300 bucks. This candle, let me put my thing back. This candle right here. This was my trade right here. It was at 8.56. I know not to trade right at like 9:30 open or 8:30 open. This literally when it stopped me out. That is outrageous. That changes everything because I can't even. That's too much. My max for the day is 400. I'm already down, rounded about $300. Like that is outrageous. That's insane. It's like I don't even want to take another trade at this point because it's like if I'm risking 180, it's going. I don't even know. Like I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I understand. It's like I get it. I get it. It's slippage. I understand. I've been trading long enough to know, but that's a lot to be charging for that. I mean, I know I'm not getting charged like, but like as far as my risk management, that totally throws everything off for today for me trading. And then I already knew it was a risk coming in, which is why I only risked $180. But it ended up being 292. Like that is crazy, bro. So now I'm sitting here thinking like, what am I going to risk now? My max is 400. I'm already down 292. Like that's crazy. And then I was already down from Thursday. Well, I didn't trade Asian session like 419, so I'm down 712 right now instead of like 5 something. Like that's outrageous, bro. Good morning, Reese. Good morning, Amen. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on a rant right now. Like I just took a trade. I tried to take like a 850 macro trade, and then the slippage just Topstep charged so much for the slippage. Like that is outrageous. $112 over. Like I've never that's never happened. I understand like an additional $20-$30, but $112? So it's like now my total risk for the day is 400. Like that is crazy, bro. That just threw me all the way off. Like that just threw me all the way off. But good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I don't want to damper the mood. Good morning. I'm still in a good mood, but like when I took that trade, it was just kind of one of them trades where you like, okay, I'm gonna just take this. I'm not gonna risk a lot, and then it ended up being way more than expected. Like that's outrageous, bro. I cannot believe that. It's like I really low key don't want to take a trade because I normally risk like between 250 to 400, of course, but shoot, I may have to risk a little more because like that slippage, and who's to say it's gonna do it again? Anyways, I gotta move forward. That I don't want to dwell on it too much because that's gonna affect me focusing on the trade. But good morning. I'm not marking up on TradingView today because it's delayed and I'm not paying it right now. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not paying it right now. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna look like for my indicators. Like I see London high. I already marked my levels. This right here is basically the high of the day. It took London high already over here, and then Asia low is down here. This the Asia low, 8:25 p.m. So 6:30. Cause I see it over here. This the Asian range. You already took the previous daily high, so this is Asia low right here. This was midnight open from Thursday, and this was the no, wait a minute. This is new day opening gap. I didn't mark it on TradingView. I marked it on Topstep though. Yep. So that's where I'm at right now. No, I want you over here. I did lose my other Topstep account. I had only one Topstep. I try to only trade one at a time. But I do want to copy trade, but I just got to because I just took a break. I took a break, and I just started back trading this week, so I lost it, but I know why. First of all, I traded after FOMC. A setup happened, but it happened on the 2 minute. My setup happened, but it happened on the 2 minute time frame. And I was on the 1 minute, so I ended up missing that trade. So I took a loss, and then I traded Asian. That's what messed me up. I shouldn't have traded the afternoon session. I shouldn't have traded Asian. That's what basically breached my last Topstep account. So I only have one right now. That's why I really don't buy a lot of them at one time like that, because of that. But I gotta get out of that because I feel like that's how I want to kind of build up my accounts, to be honest. And let me tell me if y'all can hear me, if I'm not too loud, or if I'm too loud, or if I'm too low, or if the music is too loud, because I can't hear the music. It's automatically like set up on here. I was looking at this setup here, but it doesn't match with time, and then 9:30 is about to hit, and that'll be some slippage there, so I'm not even gonna try to take this right here. Because if it was slippage for no reason at that 8:56 candle, it's definitely gonna be slippage at 9:30 open. So we literally have 1 minute. It could play out, but I don't want to take that chance because I already done free. I'm already down. So but I will say it's really choppy this morning. Ever since it took this high at 210, it really just chopped up the entire time. Normally, it'll kind of break out, manipulate, and then distribute. But even when looking at it over here, it really just broke out of the Asian range, and then it just like consolidated. It didn't really distribute or nothing. It just dead. dead. Now this consolidation right here, like it just broke out, took out this Asia high, and then it just consolidated. That's like, it's not normal to a certain extent, but and the 8:30 news really didn't do anything. It's the 8:30 candle. It was high impact news this morning at 8:30, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was 8:30 news. They really didn't give any nothing. I don't know why I keep minimizing that out like that. But good morning. See, that's why, yeah, that's why I didn't take that. But I did have, I just saw that gap right there. But 9:30 open, it's like, yeah, it left all these lows down here. So this is this just a regular low. This is 355 low. Asia low. So wait, this London low then. Hold on. Yep, that is. Yeah, but I'm definitely not gonna force anything because I already took that. That is just really pissing me off every time I look at it. I'm not gonna lie. 292, bro, from 180, almost $300, bro. That is outrageous, bro. That is outrageous for freaking slippage. So yeah, so this is the London low. So basically buy side. I'm just gonna label this as sell side. Put the label up top because that's midnight open resting underneath that sell side. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. not even take another trade. The way price is moving right now, that's suspect. But it's like you have these relative equal lows down here, so it's like it's somehow gonna have to come down here and take these out. I'm looking for it to take these lows out. This Asia low here, so I'm gonna just mark this. This Asia low, being that this my sell side for right now. I mean, I took out the buy side. It's like the way it's moving though. That's dangerous. When those candles be Good morning, the trading guy. Good morning. Good morning, people. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? It's Friday. It's the end of the week. Trying to end it off strong, but that trade really put a bad taste in my mouth. But it's like it's not so much of the trade though. Like I accepted my loss. It's just the slippage. Like that's outrageous. From 180 to 2. I'm sorry, y'all gonna hear me talk about this the whole time, bro, because that is not normal. $112 for slippage. All right, but I would say my bias is really neutral as of right now because it tapped into the new weekly opening gap, and I wanted to finish filling it in, but I am aware that there is some sell side, especially on the daily time frame. There is some sell side, like down here, resting down here. So I feel like eventually it's gonna dump, but like just looking at it, I kind of really wanted to finish filling it out and then possibly dump. That is way off. What the heck? Alright, so we're heading down. I normally just wait for like a silver bullet between 10 and 11. We're not in the macro time yet, so it's kind of dangerous to look for anything beforehand. But I would like for it to come back up here and tap into this, but just looking at price action, like it left all of this, like it's rejections there, and then it's like a tweezer top, and then 3 reject. Like this is just outrageous price action. Outrageous price action, and it's like time has to match with price. Like time has to match with price. And it's like when it comes down to like my bias, it's like I'll have like the higher time frame bias, but the lower time frame may be a bearish bias. So it's like you're really only looking for something, excuse me, for like 5 to 10 minutes. Let me just see what my stop loss will be looking like, because I normally like have my stop loss be the high of the mid candle. That'll normally be my stop loss, like the high of the The candle that actually produced the fair value gap, that's normally the top of that candle is normally where I put my stop loss. Because if it gets up there, more than likely it's gonna just keep going, you know. So I don't like. I used to do that, right? But why waste all of that when you can kind of mitigate your risk? Like you can kind of minimize your risk, you know. I don't like the way that's looking. I'm not taking that. That's great if it plays out, but I'm not taking that. And then plus, it don't really meet my requirements for my entry. I have to have like a SMT fair value gap. Like the only thing that happened, yes, a high was taken. And then plus, I don't like that. It's a little tricky, wonky, and it's like it don't match with time. I mean, it took out the buy side. I need to figure out how much I'm gonna risk this time because it's just dangerous taking a trade right now. Because it's like the way price been moving. I mean, look at all of that. I mean, it took out the high, but and it gets worse the higher I go. It gets worse. And that was my take profit. Like when I had placed this trade at that 850 macro SMT, it took this low here. It was a fair value gap. Like this, I would have took partials here, and then I would have set the break even once it got here. Then this was like my overall runner take profit, which I knew it was going to get there, but it had to dump first before doing it. And I mean, it just looks ugly. I mean, really. This just looked like a seek and destroy type day, to be honest. It just seems, it's a little suspect. And that's one of my like key points in my journal. Like price looks weird before the session, like it's doing something crazy. Like don't even trade, bro, because more than likely it's gonna do something wonky. Anybody took a trade this morning? This is ugly, bro. It's there's no type of structure or nothing. And like it go from teeny tiny consolidation and then boom, it's just big, long. Yeah, this might be a short, like, session. As an extra. Oh yeah. Yeah, you too close. Yeah, you way too close to passing. What's up, Christopher Christ? Price ugly. Yeah, it is ugly right now, man. It is ugly right now. It's gonna be probably the shortest stream on my channel. Cause I'm not trading. I'm already like blowed. Like if you just tuning in, I'm already blowed, bro. because sorry for the people who already been here, but I'm really blowed because the slippage, bro. I was only risking 180 bucks off of a trade off this fair value gap to kind of take out this buy side. And look at it. That's too much of a slippage, bro. That's outrageous. I understand slippage. Like, I've been trading long enough to know of it, but dang, from 180 to almost 300 bucks, like, that is outrageous, bro. That already set the tone for the trading session. So with price moving like this, it's just gonna make it even worse, bro. And my max loss for the day is 400, and I'm already, might as well say, up down 300. So I might just call it a day. I mean, it might be something, but I'm gonna wait for the first 950 macro, and then I'll kind of, wait for 10 to 11 for 10 to 11 for the silver bullet or something. But it already done took out like the little buy side that I had marked. So it's like, normally I'll still be waiting for a break, or but I was bullish for it to continue to dig into this new week open gap, this weekly gap basically. I wanted to go ahead and take out, which it did. It took the 50%. Like, that's where my take profit was at. But it ended up dumping before, then it's a tweezer top, and then it's like 3 rejections right here, and it just looks weird. It just looks weird, like a tweezer top with this. Like, that is just ugly. That is ugly. Yeah, I'm thinking it's just gonna go ahead and finish filling in that gap, or those equal highs. It can go back up there and take out those equal highs. It can do that, but what it's gonna do before that is the thing. That's the thing. What it's gonna do before doing all of that. You just want to do one simple thing, like right up here. I just wanted to take out these highs and then keep going, but it didn't do it. So if I target these equal highs for a scalp, it can do all of this. Like, no. Because it's like, normally with regular price action, it'll just go ahead and take those out. It's just weird because there was high impact news at 8:30, which was this candle here. Like, what the world? I don't know, like a news candle at all. Bro. And normally before 10, that 850 macro would be a little smooth, little price action, but it's looking real suspect right now. It's looking real suspect right now, y'all. Anybody took any trades this morning? Anybody else took some trades? Dang, bro, I went from risking $180 to 292 bucks. That's outrageous, bro. I'm pissed off about that because that just messed up my whole session. And it was a 9-point stop. It was an 8.75 stop. I was only risking roughly 9 points. That's it. We got 3 minutes until this macro, but it's not looking promising at all. And even if it does have like a huge candle, the way it's been moving, it can really be a wick. A year. I started last year from January to May. So I studied it for like 6 months, and then I started trading on Topstep. Like, Topstep was the very first prop firm that I started trading on for futures. patience because Price says, yeah, I'm telling you. You're right, Michelle. But yeah, I only been trading ICT for a year. I'm still learning. Like I still haven't like mastered it all the way because there's so much to learn. But I have. I just basically wait for a SMT displacement, fair value gap. Take out a low or take out a high SMT market structure shift. That type of thing. Which is pretty much what every ICT trader trades, or it may be like the optimal trading entry, like, or I don't know, breaker blocks, order blocks. I don't know too much about the breaker blocks and the order blocks and stuff like that. I just basically just trade SMT, fair value gap, manipulation. I just mainly trade that. And it took out this buy side that I had in March, aka the daily high, because it already took the London high. This was London. No, actually, this was London high. And then this right here is London low, but I just marked it as sell side liquidity. Michelle, you just made me think about that saying. Well, my best friend be saying it too. It's when they say, how should be saying it? Oh, at the end of the day gonna end. Somebody said that. I think Glorilla said that, or somebody had said it, but that job is hilarious. That is hilarious. When you said one thing the market has been teaching us, that remind me of, at the end of the day gonna end. That may seem corny, but I think it's funny. Man, boy, this is ugly. 950 macro low. Glorilla, okay. At the end of the day gonna end. I caught myself doing my little hair last night. I retwisted it, did my little makeup and stuff. And I was up all night, so I didn't really take it off. I took it off on my face, but I didn't take my eyebrows because I liked it, so I just left it. I have spurts where I be really girly, and then spurts where I really don't care, and I just, whatever. It don't last long. I was definitely a tomboy growing up. Playing basketball and football, watching wrestling. I kind of grew out of it though, but I have my spurts where I want to really look nice, and then I just don't. Oh, this is ugly, bro. I mean, it's just like throw up, just blech. Blech. Yeah, I retwisted it. But yeah, I got so used to it to where I just, like, I thought about it. I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw somebody was doing, the little videos where they show somebody doing somebody's hair. And I was like, ooh, I need to do my hair because my hair was looking ratchet. Jesus. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and retwist my hair. And it didn't take me long. It took me about an hour and a half or maybe an hour or less. Because I really don't do all the gel and all of that. I just have this spray. It's lock spray, but it's like natural. But it'll keep it like, it'll hold it at the same time. So when I use that, I just used it on I just used the gel like on my edges. But yeah, shoot. And all it took for me to go to the loctician, well, I won't say loctician, but go to the lady that retwist locks, and I saw how she did it, and that's all it took for me because I like it to look fresh. So she just put water on it, and then well, if you wash your hair, it ought to already be wet, but I had already washed it the night before. So she just sprayed water on it and put some edge control on it and make it look real like. I haven't gone back since. I just do my own hair. That's too much. That's too much money to be spending. They be charging for. She charged me for. I had like a style. It was like two of these, and it was like two balls, and then it was double twisted in the back. She charged me like an extra $40 just to put the. I'm like, oh, this the last time. Took a quick loan from me. Okay, okay. Nice. From 816. Okay, I see it right here. Okay, yeah, you had a little. Oh yeah, before 8:30. Yeah. Okay, that was nice. What was your like criteria to get in? I think I used to trade at RSI, but if I go back, yeah, RSI was at like 43. Alright, we getting a little something. I'm gonna go to the 5 minute. It just. That's why I said I was bullish. But the way it was, that's just too much. It basically took all this foolishness out. Okay. So it's pushing through the end dog. I mean, new weekly opening gap. Like I expected it to. I do have let me go to the alright. There's a 4-hour fair value gap up there. I'm just looking to see where price can go if it pushes all the way through that. But I mean, it's doing exactly what I predicted or what I analyzed or whatever you want to call it. Like if it actually was a decent like setup, of course that would have worked out. But I mean, it did all that crap before it ended up doing it though. That's the thing. Because even if you would have tried to go take it off of this fair value gap, look what it did. It just dumped down there. Like for what? It just dumped down there. And then it came up. It had to have been like a re-entry at the top of this gap to get that. But rest is real risky, honestly. But yeah, it's a 4-hour fair value gap up there above the weekly gap. Just for, drawn liquidity purposes if it were to break out of that. But from looking at it on a 4-hour time frame, like it's definitely gonna drop. Cause look at that. There's reasons for it to drop too. There's a daily fair. Let me see. Did it fill in that gap? Nope. There's a daily fair value gap down here, and these equal lows down here. So yeah, I mean it's doing what I predicted though. We're waiting for this by the whole night because of that big gap. Yeah. Yep, pushing and not even. Yep. It'd be like that, Michelle, for sure. It'd be like that. It's like you just be bullish the whole way, but it just play around before it even get there. Broke 15-minute trend line to the downside, retested the trend line, I got in. Okay. Got you. Yeah. I'm just watching for now, guys. It's about to be 10 o'clock, though. The silver bullet time is about to start. We are in a macro. which explains this impulsive move. Well, I won't say impulsive, but a little push up. It literally just tapped into that when I just marked it out. It's fair value gap. And it's like continuation trades. If I were to get in on that, it's dangerous. My stop loss, but it's like with them type of trades, like the stop loss can really be so tiny. It's 11-point stop as far as a continuation. It took these equal highs, like I had mentioned. Took out the equal highs, and it just created more equal highs up here. So it might go ahead and take that out. That could be a take profit right there, but it's not really my criteria type setup. Like, probably would have took partials like at the 1-to-1. Probably right here at this wick. Probably would have took partials right there. It wouldn't have been a bad trade, but the criteria would have been, okay, it took this high, that's a confluence, / PDO ray or whatever, took that high. It already had taken out the buy side liquidity. I mean, I guess that would be another reason. 2 confluences, and then a fair value gap. So I guess it really did have 3 reasons to get in, but I'd rather it be like a S&T like type situation. But when you in a continuation, when you doing a continuation trade, you got to just get in, like, and just risk it. Just manage your risk, and just take the trade. But this would have been a nice trade to get into. Only would have been an 11-point stop. Not bad. It's just I already done lost a lot, and I ain't trying to really. But I did see that though. I did see it, but I just didn't take it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I would have got in off of this fair value gap to take out these equal highs, it did all of that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to get caught up in that type of trade again. Okay, so it's about to fill in that whole gap, y'all. Like, it's about to fill in the whole weekly gap. It does it on a Friday. It happened Monday, and it just left it there all week. And then on Friday, and it's like, let me go ahead and fill this in. Yeah, I have my levels on TradingView. I don't have them on Topstep. Dang, bro, that's ooh. It's like I'm okay with the trade that I took. I was only risking 180. Man, we know how that played out, but I just cannot believe that, bro. Well, I'm glad that they broke out the consolidation. So now at this point, wait on some type of something. It is 10:02. morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Well, 40% up, 45% up, 45% bullish, 9% bearish, 45% neutral. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't know what I mean. I'm telling you, bro. But it's like, as it's like price action was trash getting there, but I actually was looking for it to fill in that weekly gap. But it's just the way that it did it going up there, though. That's the thing. The way it happened. That probably was the best entry right now. The continuation bounce off of this fair value gap when it took these equal highs. It's just not my setup. I mean, and when I look at ES on the 15-minute, it's a lot of highs right there for it to take out. Like, ES hasn't really taken out all those highs yet, but NAS has. See, NAS took these highs out of this consolidation. ES has yet to take this out. ES highs. Well, this is delayed. That's why I'm trading on Topstep. Good morning, T Money. Right, why do I like to fill in the gap? Exactly. They do that on purpose, though. They do that on purpose. They know what they be doing. Alright, now we're getting some rejections here, so it has to correct itself. So I'm just seeing, I'm looking for like two bearish candles, and I'm looking for a fair value gap to trade lower, back down into all of that. Well, at least back down to here. I mean, it's an imbalances, so. But, I mean, it may tap into it and then push higher. Who knows? It low-key concerns me that when price does this, and you looking for that reversal down, it's like it may come back up to take those out again and then drop, you know. Let me listen to this song real quick. You ever had a song in your head and you can't get it out until you listen to it? Oh, my bad, y'all. Put my AirPods in. It's connected to everything. So. Hey, Kashaya. Good morning. It's been a while. Can't you use NAS on training pictures? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The trading guy touched that 4 hour value gap. Probably gonna eject from it. I mean, it done filled in the let me see. Nice side. Yeah, it been MIA train, but not really. Okay, that's cool. It be like that. Sometimes you gotta take time for yourself. You do. I took my break. I might take another one. The way the market going, I don't have time for this. Me here. Reasons for me to move. I'm waiting for a reversal. Supposed to be the one. Give me what you need. Guess it doesn't matter Kashaya, I have this one Topstep account. I'm blowed because I was risking 180 on my trade earlier, and the slippage caused me to lose way more than that, as you can see, almost 300 bucks. But I've moved past it, but it put like a bad taste in my mouth from starting off my trading session that way. It's like when you watching price like this, it's like you can be like, oh yeah. When you looking at it from retrospect, it's like, oh yeah, you could have got in right there. But how you know it's gonna tap off that gap? It's like you just got to take it. Probably was waiting for it to tap this one, you know? And it's just about watching price and just looking at what you want to happen and executing on it. What the world was that? I hate living downstairs, bro. Ooh, amen. Nice comeback. She was down 3,500. Now you up 43. You went straight beast mode. Talk about revenge. Yeah, it's trash. Yeah. You had to have catch this right here though. It's like, oh, baby candles, baby candles. Just throw up like all them baby candles consolidation, and then market open. It's just like. Alright, just took this out. So that's what I said. You waiting for reversals, it would create these relative equal highs, equal lows, and they gotta take that out. So now what you gonna do, Naz? Manipulating off this high? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know what, man. That's too much, bro. I was so mad. And when I opened it, when I just came on the stream, I was venting about that. I'm like, bro, I was only risking 180. Like, it's so sad when you actually, when you manage your risk, and then it just, the slippage, and it was on an 856 candle. It wasn't even like a market open candle or nothing, bro. What is that? This candle right here. My stop was below this 848 candle. Slippage on that? That makes no sense. I wouldn't dare place a trade at 930 because I mean that's obvious. You're gonna get some slippage, but like come on, man. Go to the equal lows. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. But like my bias was bullish to fill in the weekly opening gap. But then it took me out. It dropped before doing it, so, and then the freaking slippage, so it be so much, man. Like it's like trading is not, it's not hard, but it's like you have to be doggone near perfect because you can. That's what happened to me. What's today? Friday, like Wednesday night. Like it was a setup. Sometimes you can really you can like fake yourself out from believing that that's your setup, but it's really not. And then when I went on a 2 minute after I lost the trade, it was my setup like literally to the T. So if I would have just switched to the 2 minute time frame, I would have won the trade, but I was in the wrong direction. So it's like you really just have to be real like alert when you're on the charts. Like, you can't be half stepping. It's just ugly, bro. It's ugly. But good morning, y'all. Now we have 50% bullish, 6% bearish, and 44% neutral. So we basically in between bullish and neutral. I'm waiting for a legit reversal though. That's what I'm waiting on. Ten 16. I have not seen a silver bullet yet. I mean, it did hit off this, but I already gotta have how much I want to risk. How long did I set on the demo account? That's a good question. I've been training for 5 years, so it's like, I say maybe 2020. I say maybe a few months. I wanted to get my feet wet like quick, but I was like putting $50 to $100 in like live accounts on it because I feel like the best experience is just, of course, the trade on demo. Like if you to get down to basics, like on how to place the trade and stuff like that. But to get some skin in the game, I was putting money in live account. I say a few months. It wasn't long at all. I feel like the best experience though is actually being in the live markets, to be honest. So you can get those emotions, kind of get a feel of it. Even though it still takes some time after that. It's like you wanna get that feeling of like, okay, this is my money I put in here, like, you want to be able to get that skin in the game. Not saying to put like $1,000 in there. Just put like, like between 50, 100, 150, no more than 500. Basically, money that you can afford to lose to put in there. But I feel like the best experience, man, is just to trade on the live. Of course, still trade on the demo, but like, cause it's different. Yeah, exactly. Demo trader has no emotion, so when you trade on live, you're like, okay, like I just put this $200 in there. I'm like, ooh, I'm like, if but when you on a demo, you're like, let me slap like five contracts, or if you trade on forex, let me put like a one lot. Like, you ain't really thinking. You're just throwing money on there. But if it's your money, you're gonna be more. You're not gonna want to really blow it. And sometimes you be so emotional to where you do blow it. So, but you don't want to stay in a demo too long though. It's good for experience. It's good for experience though. Some people actually be like in the demo like 6-7 months, but I just felt like that's too long. I feel like 2 months tops, maybe 1 month tops, 30 days. I feel like is enough time to kind of, if you really journaling and if you really putting the time and the work in and you really studying, I feel like 1 month is enough for demo trading, in my opinion. That's my opinion though. Like, but it really depends though. I mean, it depends on the type of person you are, if you really want to do that. Cause it's levels, bro. It's levels to trading. It's hard mentally, and it can be stressful. But if you use proper risk management, and have a good head on your shoulders, just want to learn and soak up knowledge and just be a better trader, then you'll be fine. Triple top, triple top, triple top. Man, what? A lot of people probably got in sales like, oh yeah, I'm finna, man. That's nasty work. I gotta start vlogging on my YouTube. I don't know. I think I have my YouTube. It's only been like, I've had this channel for a while, but I just started posting on it maybe in the past 4 or 5 months. Maybe 6 months. Maybe 6 months. But I be wanting to vlog, but I be like, man, I ain't gotta do that. I just be wanting to do more content and stuff like that. Because I am more than a trader. Like, I'm a musician as well, so I've been saying that I'm gonna like vlog like when I go to rehearsals and stuff like that, but I don't really be thinking about it. I just be I don't know. I just be going. Like, oh wait a minute, let me get my camera. It's like I gotta get used to that. Cause it's like you really have to be like on guard. Like I want to say on guard, but you really have to be ready at all times. If you want to vlog, you have to be like really intentional to do that. Ooh, I ain't heard the song in a long time, boy. Hey, Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. Oh, just got my W9 from Topstep. I've been waiting on that for the clear eye view. Got you. $10.99. Okay, I'll do that later. Yeah, I really haven't been listening. I normally don't listen to. Well, I mean, I do, but I've been listening to gospel music. I listen to mainly gospel music, but I listen to R&B, rap from time to time. Hey, rest in peace to the parking lot, parking spot. What is you talking about? I don't say a word. Here you go. Hold on, wait a minute. Thought I was finished. It's like a workout song. I'm broke. I ain't gonna lie, I got chills when I first heard this song. Ah! Oh my god. What is this? Take my $83 later. Yeah. Be done. Be done. Be done, Michelle. Be done. I might have to take my 292 loss though. I wanted to kind of chip into it a little bit, but excuse me, the way price been, this is ugly, bro. Woo. This is ugly, ugly, ugly. I'm gonna wait till the 1050 macro though. I just wish I could just hit the fast forward button. If nothing presents itself, like if it don't drop and then have a something, then I'm done. Cause it's like price already be jacked up after like at 11 o'clock, after 11 o'clock anyways, leading up to that afternoon 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not trying to be on the market in the chart on the charts thing. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, all that is done with. Like, what the heck, man? Foolishness. Foolishness. Ah. I think A-Man had said that it would hit it, tap it, and reject it. That's exactly what it did too. But why have to consolidate though? It should just like had a nice little two hefty nice bearish candles and market structure should be on my way, but it's Mark Taylor right here. You go to settings, risk settings, and you type in 1500, which is the top step. That's the most you can make in a day. So yeah, go to settings, risk settings, and then your personal daily profit target right here. I thought about it. I had to do that because it came to a point to where, well, not even with the 1500, but when it came to actually passing it, I would be like $5 away or $10 away. So it's you just good with setting it. Like, say if I already made 1500 and it's the second, part of it. There's been like many times, no problem. There's been many times where I'll probably get back in the trade just to get $10, and then it'll just completely go against me. So it's just best to have that target there. So many times, so many times. Cause it's like you right away from getting a funded account, so it's like, oh, I got to get it. Took the high, consolidated, finally distributing. So question is, it broke the consolidation and took out this high. Like, is it gonna retest it again? Look like it is. Just go. I'll leave it there. Yep. Yep, amen. But it was interesting. It was interesting. Even though it was trashy price action, it was interesting because normally price would be pretty smooth before 9:30. Like yesterday was really smooth. I just missed the setup because price was moving so fast. But throughout that 850 macro, it was actually a pretty good setup yesterday. And then 9:30 hit, and it was just seek and destroy. Gmail has been getting on my last nerve. I pay for space, but you don't show me my emails. They just disappear. If you got a payout from Topstep over 600, you should be getting your W-9 today. I mean, not W-9, your 1099, my bad. I officially have my 1099 downloaded and ready for filing. This is a retail trade. Could have been a buy entry here. Whatever. Breakout retest. Breakout retest. Anybody took this buy? Classic retail breaking retest. Probably could have got about 20 points. Not my setup. I need a reversal. That's what I need, man. Got about 13 minutes until this 1050 macro. If I don't see nothing after that. Oh, you ordered off TikTok. That's legit. You ordered off TikTok shop for that TikTok shop before? That's not bad. $99? Shoot. That's not bad. Yeah, I need to get me another one too. I had this one for like six, 7, 5, 6 years. It's holding on though. And a footrest. Ooh. I scalped it. I got 1500 mic out. Yeah. Get out while you can. Because you don't tell me what's going on. What's going to happen? Discord. Okay, cool. Ugh. Every time I look at that 292, I get mad. That's ridiculous. It's supposed to be 180 up there, bro. Still buying. Another thing about trading too, you have multiple streams of income. That's what I'm working on now. Because if you do, you have multiple streams, and then like when you come to the charts and trade, you won't feel so pressured, you know, and trying to pay your bills and stuff like that. It's definitely not something to like seek if it's like the only thing that you're doing. It's best to have more than one income, whether it be like I'm a musician, you know. Okay, Michelle. You know, whether it be Shopify or you have a clothing brand or I don't know, you have a restaurant or something. It's just best to have multiple streams on top of trading because if you just dependent on trading, bro, it'll bite you in the behind every single time because you're putting pressure on yourself. That's what I had to tell myself yesterday. Like I had an epiphany yesterday. Like I'm not falling for this. And even if I were to take a buy off of this, it's still dangerous because it can go right back into this consolidation. I'm marking it, but I'm not getting in on that, bro. Yeah, pocket option, yeah. I tried it, but it's just... it's too quick, bro. It makes sense, though. Like, it's, you know, per candle, it's every candle is timed, and, you know, you can put a trade. Say if you want to put in a trade for 5 minutes, you put in a trade, and then you're like, okay, well, I know for 5 minutes it can possibly do this for 5 minutes, and it'll probably do it, but I done tried that, bro. I done tried to use it to my advantage. It's too dangerous of a trade to get in right here. If I wanted to, like, take this trade back up. We have 8 minutes until the macro, so. But if it want to reverse, then I'll be looking for this right here. A high was taken. This can be like a market structure shift to the downside, but the thing that's throwing it off is this freaking consolidation, bro. That's not a bad trade. Only about 17 points. But all of this down here is like, it's risky. It's real risky. It's like, this is what I'm looking for, but all of this crap over here is like, it's always something that's messing up the trade. You just gotta take that risk to get in. Ten seconds. Oh. Ah. I tried that. I tried even 5 seconds. I used to do 5-second trades. It's like, it's just, it's real, like, quick. You can put, I mean, it's like, I did like it, though, because you can put how much you want to risk per trade. Like, say, every time you get in a trade, you're risking $5. I mean, it's like if you really have a, I just never had like a solid, I couldn't grasp it. If you have like a solid strategy or a plan, it probably can work out, but I'm gonna see how this works, but it's not 1050 yet, so. But it did take this high. I'll remove this right here. It did take this high. This will be considered, as far as my checklist, a high was taken. There is no SMT. There's a fair value gap. And the macro time will be 3 reasons, but like I said, this consolidation is just too risky because it can keep bouncing off of that and use this to buy off of. So if I hop in a trade, a sell, it can bounce off here. I mean, yes, it would be, because what I normally do, I've been taking like 15. When I get to 15 points, then I'll take a portion off. See what I'm saying? 5 minutes before the macro time, though. I'll call cap on that right there. One to one or even less. It takes me to make money. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Right back in that consolidation, rejected off of it again. But that's not a bad. It's not a bad trade. It's rounded up to 17 points. Stop loss. I would do like 5 contracts. That would be 170. Cause it's like the most I want to risk is 400. But I mean that's still over. But based on the stop loss, 17 points, I would risk 170 bucks, but it's just real risky getting on this right here. Four minutes until the macro time. Still within the silver bullet time. I do not see. Well, it could have. Well, no, that still wasn't. Yeah, there's still not really a silver bullet. I mean, this can be counted as a silver bullet, but tomato, tomato. Cause it won't close below here, so it's like I can be bullish. Cause it's not closing below here, but still, it's just. We got 3 minutes. Just want to, and see, it's like if I were to get in on buys off of this, like my stop loss have to be right there at this wick, and then take it to 50% of the 4-hour gap. That can be a trade, but then guess what? You gotta go through this gap. It can freaking reject off of that, so it's like just basically have to wait, see what it's gonna do. But as far as my checklist though, it took a high. It's a fair value gap. That's the only thing I'm seeing right now. The only thing that would make it possible to get in is The macro time. No, no, no. I'm down on my knees. Oh. Hurt you. Your heart, babe. Well, it closed above it, so it can possibly be an inversion. We'll see. But even if I were to try sales, look at how it's been rejecting. You know what I mean? It can come to take these out though. Look at all those wicks. Slash lows. Two minutes in the macro time. I slick wanna try buys. Low be right at this. I'll be only risking 13 points. Yeah, that's 7 contracts. I can risk 182. And I think I just missed it though.
Order filled.
Alright guys, I'm going for it. Taking 2 off here if it gets there. Just took these highs. Let's see what happens. I don't like the way it's rejecting, but it came down here and rejected this. Took a high fair value gap. I mean, let's see what happens. Let's see how much this will be. So I really want it to be this low here. Or it could be the one time that I was the one reversal I was looking for. It can actually reverse now that I got in. If you're visiting here for the first time, tell me where you from. Tell me where you from. Welcome. What's up? What's up? If you just now joining, I had a loss earlier. It was supposed to be 180 bucks, but the slippage caused it to be almost 300. So I'm trying to go for this continuation trade in this last macro time. So if this doesn't stick, then I'm done for the day. 6 minutes in this macro. Price action has really been trashy. But I feel like, you know, just want to take a continuation trade that at least try to dig in what I lost, you know, earlier, really. Yeah.
Order filled.
Alright, break even. Risk is managed. So now I'll possibly be aiming for, let me move this out the way. I know all I need. I can't take it off, y'all. Just give me a second. I don't have time for it. So that was, I mean, it wasn't much, but 60 bucks. So I dug in 60 bucks into my 292, which is what I wanted to do, dig into the balance. If it creates lower lows, I mean higher lows, then I'll, you know, move my stop loss up in profit. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to, I want to keep it on there, but I just want to move it up. Alright, hit the 50% of the 4-hour fair value gap above the weekly gap. This was a song, boy. Alright, let me look and see where I want my stop loss to be at. I mean, not stop loss, but take profit. I really wanted to be here, but if I can leave a nice runner, that would be great. There is a previous weekly high up there. I don't think it's going to get up that high. Sheesh. But I don't know. You never know. But risk is managed. If I lose this trade, I'll be totally fine with it. I mean, I can't control. I can just control how much I risk. You feel me? Especially with the way price has been moving. It's tapping into this right here. Hopefully it holds and just push higher. If it hit it, it's fine. It is what it is. Have to accept it, you know. Baby Shaq, what's going on? Yeah, I wish. I mean, yeah, I couldn't catch that. It was too trashy. All right, yeah, it's gonna seem like it's gonna invert this fair value gap. Let's see. It did close below it. I took a partial. I took 2 off. So better than nothing. Good morning, morning. If you're new here, tell me where you're from. Yeah, that's good discipline. That's good discipline. Move my stop loss, but that higher low. I'm about to label the previous weekly high, guys. It is at it's gonna be a little minute. Here you go, right here. Y'all think it's gonna get up there? Ugh. So I want to hold this as long as I can, but I think I'm gonna just take it when it get there. The price has been acting stupid. But at least I did mark it. long have you traded? 5 years. Oh yeah, I'm a trail lately. I already pulled it up to this higher low right here. So if this go ahead and take off, then yeah, I'll definitely put it under here. I just don't want it to close below that. I needed to go ahead and just wick up. I did take 2 off though. I took $60 when it got to 15 points. So I was prepared for it to go back and stop me out to break even, but just hit 4. Okay, let's see what this next candle gonna do. Got 5 more minutes left. It's macro. Sometimes it be some leftover residue after the macro. Like some volume, you know. You know. This is why I took the partials at 15 points. Good morning, chart bully. Y'all be having some funny names. Multiple funny accounts, yeah. Nice. Now push on up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I said no. That's not what I said. Don't let the charts bully you. They definitely have been, for sure. Look at all of that. It's like it wasn't bad once you knew that it was going to buy, but it just was so choppy. So when it broke out of this consolidation, I think it's going to stop me out. When it broke out of this consolidation, it took this high and it came down. And once I saw these rejections here, alright, it stopped me out.
Order filled.
But once it rejected it, it basically broke out and retested it. That's basically what it did. And then I just got in off of this. Once it took this high again, I got in on this candle right here. That's basically why I got in. It was like a continuation trade, really. But that's it for me, bro. Thank you, Baby Shack. Yeah, it was basically a continuation trade. Because it just kept going up. Because I really was originally waiting for a reversal. Like once it took out the buy side that I had here, I was waiting for it to, to reverse, but it was some equal highs here and it took those out and it just kept trending up. So now I thought it was gonna tap into this and it just tapped off of that and then it consolidated and then so. But I'm done for today, y'all. For my first trade was supposed to be $180, but then the slippage caused it to be $292. So I just really wanted to chip into that balance. I did. I'm satisfied with it. I'm done for the day. It's 11:08. Um, Stopped out. I managed my trade. I managed my risk. Yeah. It's been an NQ to be real volatile this year. A lot of back and forth. Yeah, absolutely. Chart Billy for real. Yeah. And with everything going on in the nation, in America, it's, prayers lifted for the people that lost their lives in that crash. Just praying for the families that lost their loved ones. It was actually, I want to say it left from Savannah. I stay in Savannah. Somebody said the plane like left here or something like that. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Y'all just be safe out there. Just there's a lot of stuff going on in this world. Just stay prayed up. Keep God first, and that's all you can do, man. Take it one day at a time. And just trust God, man. It's like you just can't really let the politics distract you. Just trust God. And look at this. It's all good. I'm not hopping back in. I don't have FOMO. It's all good. Cause price ain't about to be faking me out, bro. It basically came down into this. Hit my break even. My entry basically. Retested my entry and then now it's pushing up. But it's all good though. I mean, I managed my risk. I don't have any funded accounts, Kobe. I had like 3 or 4 of them at one point in time. Like, I was on the ball. I was on the up and up, and then I just lost them. Like, that was my first time getting funded with that many accounts, and then I got my payouts. I was doing pretty good. I think I got my payouts too early. I think that's what messed me up. But I had like 5250 in payouts from Topstep. And it's like once I got my payout that last time, I just could not recover. So like this time when I get funded, I just want to just keep building it because it got up to like 5-6K and I withdrew like 3,000 or 2,000. I think it was 2,000. I don't think it was ever 3. I think it was like 2,000. And after I withdrew it, I went back down to like 2K or 3K or like 2,800 or 25. And that's what kind of messed me up because I was like, you keep taking these payouts and it's like your balance keep getting lower. So I feel like if you let your balance get at least like 10K or at least like 7,000, something like that, you can take like 2 off to kind of leave like a good buffer on your account. Because it's like something like broke with my psychology once I took those payouts. But I was happy I got them. I was happy I was able to use it to get clothes, get things that I needed and everything. So, but I just feel like I did it before I can do it again. So that's where I'm just trying to aim into getting. I did have a My Funded Futures account, and I plan on getting another one, but they went up on their prices, so it's like, you got to get that. I really want the one with no rules, with no consistency rule, but I do kind of want to try it. I just don't like trailing drawdowns. I can't stand trailing drawdowns, bro. Like, it's so annoying. Take profit. I really do want to do take profit trade. I really do, but they are expensive too. Like it's like Topstep is the most affordable one. But, okay. 3 trade rule. Yeah. That's the thing. You gotta stick to your rules, bro. If you stick to your trading rules, because you have rules set in place for a reason. If you follow them, like, you'll be fine. Don't go on a tilt. I went on a tilt this week. I'm not gonna cap, because I had gotten on a setup. It was my setup on another time frame, but I took my setup on a 1 minute, and then after I lost the trade, the setup was really playing out on a 2 minute. So I was like, bro, I gotta get that back. So I had revenge trading, and then I ended up tilting and losing my account. So it still happens. I mean, it doesn't matter how professional you are. You still gonna take losses. You still gonna, it's like those emotions still gonna creep in there. But if you have discipline more than you lose or more than you tilt, then you'll be fine. got first account soon in 2 weeks. Yeah, Topstep is pretty cool, man. Topstep, like I've never had any problems with Topstep. The only thing I didn't like today is that slippage. Like the slippage, like my first trade was 180, and it ended up being like 292. So the slippage, it was like $112, almost $300. You know, like that's the only thing I didn't like, but there's nothing I can do about it. But other than that, it's like I never had any problems with Topstep. Like I've gotten paid out with no problem. The only thing you need to have is 5 days over $200. That's it. Like you can, if you can trade for 5 days and you make 200 on those 5 days, that's the only qualification you need. That's why I like Topstep. They don't have a bunch of rules. They have a consistency rule, 50% consistency rule. That's it. Like 50% meaning like your target is 3,000. You can't make more than 1,500 in a day. That's it. There's no trailing drawdowns, nothing like that. But of course, if the more you make, of course it'll kind of go up, but it's not so dramatic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really dramatic as the other prop firms. I really gotta stop down and think about that. Yep, that happens. That happens, Kobe. I was up 2K on eval and then lost the hook in like 2 trade from my trade. Yep. And sometimes you risk a lot. And the one thing about it, like that first trade that you lose, like say if you put like a 5 contracts on that first trade and like you lose $300, the next trade just do 2 contracts. Do 2, like put less when you try to go in again, because more than likely what I've noticed, bro, like if you miss a setup, and this has happened all the time. This has happened to me this week. If you miss that initial setup and then you trying to get back in and try to catch it or try to get, it's not gonna play out, fam. It's not. Like just don't even, just wait for the next session, bro, because it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep like going against you. You know, it's gonna keep going against you, bro. So if you miss your initial setup, don't even try. I mean, you might get lucky, but for the most part, you just missed it. Don't even try to get back in. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you from experience, bro. You missed that initial setup. Don't think about getting back in after that. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with, y'all. So thank y'all for chilling with me, man. Appreciate y'all. I really don't. I used to go live every single day, but I had to take a break from trading. I took some time off, but I came back. So it's like I don't really have a set schedule. It's like if I come up, if I stream, I stream. If I don't, I don't. You know. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it though. It's actually gonna play out, but I'm not falling for it. From experience, it just doesn't work out. But I'm glad, you know, I'm less than what I was, where I was at. And if price was moving pretty good, then I probably would wait for the afternoon macro or the 1150 macro, but it's not worth it. It's really not worth it, because it's looking at price action. I mean, yes, it did burst up, but just looking at it before and then is you know, it's just not. It's just time to get off the charts. It's about to be 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock price action is normally trash. It's just best to get off the charts. See, if I would have tried to get back in after this bullish candle, look what it would have been doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, nah. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I do have a Discord if you're interested. It's in my bio. It is $25 a month, but I do Asian session. I trade Asian session. I do have an Asian session strategy that I use. I do want to do more in it, but life been lifing. But the plan is to like be, of course, more active in the Discord and stuff like that. But I don't really promote it too much. But you know, I ain't really trying to get rich off no Discord. But you know, it's the community, my community here. So yeah, it's just a community to basically hold everybody accountable and stuff like that, and motivation. We have chart work and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I had to think about it like this, man. Yeah, man. And it's like when you get that funded account, it's like it's so easy to pass them, but as soon as you get that funded account, it's like it's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different mindset. So you have to, of course, use your same training plan, but it's like you gotta get your psychology right, especially if it's your first funded. You gotta have your mentality straight because you're gonna end up doing it. But it's a totally different feeling, bro. Like it's a totally different feeling because you're like, okay, finally got funded. Don't over risk. That's the main thing. Because sometimes it is a such thing as being overconfident too. You can't be overconfident, and it'll just hurt your account instead of you just kind of laying low and being more patient and stuff like that. Like you can't be overconfident. But yeah, it's about time for me to get something to eat. I don't eat breakfast, so it's that time. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The goal is to like upload my vlogs and stuff like that because I'm more than a trader. I'm not just a trader. I'm a musician as well. So I want to try and do more vlogs and stuff like that. You know, to be just have a little entertainment on my channel. But thank you guys for rocking with me, rocking with me. You guys have a beautiful weekend. Pray for the people that lost their lives on the airplane crash and their families. Pray for our country, guys. Keep God first. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.